Good evening, everyone, or good morning, or good afternoon, whatever it is in your part of the world. Well, it looks like Emily was in here a while ago. Hopefully, she'll be able to make it in tonight. Hello, Demoose. Hello, Gandalf. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Joanne. Um, hello, Rebecca. Hello, Steffi. Hello, Bobby. That's everyone that's chatted so far. Lily, you gotta have your head up here, okay? So everyone can see you. Okay? Hello, Reverend Joe. Yeah, I know the curtain's messed up in the window. I know someone will complain about that, but I forgot to straighten that out until it was all set up. So that's the way it's going to be tonight. Cat's getting away from me on the TV. Wish more of that would show. Hello, Eddie. Okay, I think I got everyone. How many we have in here now? 15. Not bad. Well, I know some of you saw my community post about Smokey. And Smokey was right here with me. But I just gave her medicine and she got mad. So she's out in the kitchen now. But anyways, I took her to the vet yesterday because she just didn't seem right. Not as active as normal. And she doesn't seem to be growing. I thought she was losing a little bit of weight. And sure enough, there was a serious problem with her. Hello, Stare TV. I'm gonna your channel and see who you are. Star Rev. Okay, I see the handle now. Yep. Okay. Yeah, just from your handle didn't recognize you, Star. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know some people have been changing their handles. Fortunately, I got my handles straightened out when they first came out with the handles. There's Emily. Welcome, Emily. Yeah, the handles that they assign people, some of them didn't make a lot of sense. You gotta go and changed. Well, here's Smokey. Yeah, got to the vet yesterday, and she said, "You're right. There's something wrong with her." She checked her for parasites. Didn't find any. Hello, Jim Rockford. And did some blood work, and she said the blood work looked terrible. White blood cell count, she said, were bottomed out, very anemic, and there was other things that was way off on the blood work also. She said they could treat her there, but her best chance for survival be to get her hospitalized. So fortunately, the closest hospital is only about 45 minutes away. And I found out afterwards that it's the best one around, too. They have more modern equipment, high-tech stuff. So I called them. They said they could take her in. They said the only problem is they're going to be closed for Thanksgiving. So I'd have to pick her up this afternoon and take her to the ER to spend Thanksgiving there. And they said they're very concerned about her blood test results. So they drew more blood and sent it out to a pathologist, which they still don't have the results of that. So we still don't know exactly what's wrong with her. But they put her on antibiotics through IV, and she was severely dehydrated too. Hello, DJ. Hello, Wanda. And got some fluids in her, got the antibiotic in her. I called this morning to check on her, and the vet that was tending to her wasn't in yet, but they said that she was very perky this morning. She's eating very good. So, yeah, I'll go back and check some of those comments. So that sounded good. And the vet didn't call me by noon, so I called again, talked to the vet. She told me what was going on, said she was doing really good. And she said, I think she's well enough now, so she can go home this afternoon. And she's laying here in my lap now, purring away. But she said, leave her there until close to 5 o'clock so she can be on the IV for the afternoon. And then when I got there, they unhooked the IV then. She came home with a oral antibiotic that she gets twice a day. And she's on a prescription food for 3 days. It's a sensitive stomach food. So everything's looking good. She has to go back Wednesday for a checkup. Tuesday, she got an appointment at a regular vet, along with Sweetie, for vaccination. But she won't be getting her vaccinations now since she's sick. But I think I'll still take her to the appointment. Because I got to go with Sweetie anyways. And I'm sure they'll look her over. Do a quick look over at no charge. And then Wednesday, she's got her follow-up appointment at the hospital. And I would assume that at some point, probably when she goes Wednesday, they'll probably recheck her blood just to make sure everything's good. Well, Bobby, I'm not 100% sure. I've been invited by one of the waitresses at the Rock Cafe that I go to regularly. She's invited me along with quite a few of the other customers to have Thanksgiving dinner at her house. So I might do that. I've got all day to think about it because they're not having dinner until 5 o'clock because they got 2 other ones to go to. Okay, Jim, that sounds good. Yes, Wanda. The cats are loving the house. And they're really going to love it when I get the catio done. And I'm even thinking about a second catio, too. It won't be covered, but just something that's fully enclosed with wire out the side here. Hi, Lily. Just another spot for them to get out. I'm glad you're going to be able to enjoy Thanksgiving now, DJ. Yep, the moves. Smokey's been laying right here in my lap. Well, except for, let's see, it was about 20, 25 minutes from the time I gave her medicine. She got upset until she came back. Got home, opened up the carrier in the kitchen, and the kitchen's the next room that way. Came in here, and before I could get the light turned on and get sat down, she was in my chair. Well, thank you, Bobby. Just making sure I didn't miss any comments here. I probably did. Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed saying hello to anyone. I try to catch everyone. And then sometimes I met someone, and then I can't remember if I said hello to him or not. Oh, that was quick, Bobby. I got a notification one time, and it was like a 3-hour live. And I got the notification about a half hour after the live was over. So 3.5 hours after it started, I got the notification that that channel was live. Oh, the good music, Jim. Yeah, I like the older stuff. Although country is my favorite, I like the older rock, pop, most of that. Yes, she does, Joanne. Yeah, she really feels safe with me. Yep, I can see that, Emily. I don't want to make too many adjustments right now. Now, I got the camera up a little high. I should have that a little bit lower. That sounds good, Wanda. Beef barley soup and fresh rolls. Yep, those curtains were straight. And then they got them the way they are now, so cats can straighten the curtains out. Yep, it is a ways, Bobby. I know I'm about 35 miles from Danville. And I'm not sure how far you are from Danville, but I know it's a ways. Yep, the rocks can be a problem. But fortunately, the worst of them's farther up on the hill, so I don't have to deal with them. Yeah, Joanne, it's the only music. I don't even listen to modern music. Unless it's a song someone makes on Suno or something like that. Okay, 10 miles from Danville. So you're about 45 miles from me then, Bobby. Yeah, I'll see if I can get this camera adjusted a little bit. Can I sit you over here, Smokey? I don't want you to fall. Hello, Katie. No, stay off my laptop, honey. Is that any better? Because when I recline the chair, it's going to lower me down a little bit. Ooh, there you go. A little better? Okay. Well, I better check, see what I missed. Yeah, and Katie's live the other night. She was giving out some very good cooking advice. Yeah, it was a good live, Katie. There we go. Yes. Yeah, Smokey hasn't been laying on me like this lately. She's been laying near me, but she's been laying more on down on the footrest more than up this way. But ever since she got home, she's been right here on me. Hello, Tony. Well, it was entertaining. There was good entertainment, Katie. Yeah, at least Smokey's waking up a little bit now. Hello, Judy. She slept for several hours after we got home. Because I guess she kept the staff busy there today. She just kept meowing. Constantly meowing. So they kept going and taking her over carrier and holding her and petting her. They said she got A lot of attention today. Oh, that'll be good, Katie. Well, Judy, I guess figured you're getting your beauty sleep. Oh, look at that. I lowered the camera. Now we got someone way up on top of the cat tree. Looks like Candy Cane. No such thing, Eddie. There's no such thing as being too comfortable. Yeah, Judy, I'm glad she's home too. Hello, Big Matt. Well, Tony and Judy are coming Friday. Tony's gonna winterize the well house a little bit better. So hopefully it'll be a little cheaper to heat it. Yep, the white one there is Domino. And this is Dream. I know you can't really see her. The well house is insulated, but some of the insulation's coming down. The door never was insulated. Well, I can keep it 90 degrees in there when it's below zero. But it costs quite a bit to do that. So hopefully it'll be a little less this winter. Well, Lily was right on the back of the chair playing with my hair earlier, Katie. Oh, there he is. He's in the chair over on the other side. Lily. Lily. Come here. Come here, Lily. Well, didn't get Lily. He looked at me. But Dino came. Oreo came. Yeah, they're goofballs. Oh, what's up, Domino? She just went in the cat room. Thought she'd go in and get a drink or something to eat. She just sitting in the middle of the floor in there. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll get that fixed. That was Dino. Yeah, Dino can be a little monster. There we go. Got the camera now, so my face shows. Now you can't see top of the cat tree. Maybe I'll have to where's my phone? Oh, here it is. Get another camera and put one on the cats and then one on me. Yeah, a little bit, Reverend Joe. Hello, Jonesy. Fluffy. Fluffy's right over here. Yeah, cats have been very active. Yeah, Lily is a wild child. Yep. Cats do need their own camera. Got what I was going to say. Hate it when that happens. That happens when you get old, though. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I had a real heavy rubber band. I forgot what it came on. But something I bought, and it had a real heavy rubber band around it. And I used that for a long time. I probably used that for a year. And that finally gave out on me. Wish I could get another one of those real heavy rubber bands. I think I found a package of them on Amazon, but I'm not sure if they're the real heavy ones. They're, I think it was $8.50 or $9.50 for a package of 50. For that price, they probably are the real heavy ones. But I just hate to spend the money and then have it not be what I need. But I probably should buy a package, and then I can rubber band my camera to the tripod, and then they can't knock it off. What happened? Dino was here in the arm of the chair, and he jumped. And he jumped right straight through the cable on the camera and just pulled it right down. Yeah, I don't know what the seven-toed cat, Bobby. But I know of orange cats in general, only 20% are female. Yep, Judy. Lily is enjoying life. Well, thank you, Wanda. It's very easy to get Eddie's phone number, Bobby. Yeah, I was just going to say, Eddie, You've got it right on your main page. Well, a lot of people don't notice that. I have had so many people ask me for my phone number, email address, and stuff. My main phone number's not out there. But the one I use for YouTube that I always forget to log into, and 2-3 weeks later, sometimes it's over a month. But I gotta start. Hello, Vince. I gotta start remembering to regularly log into that. I've been doing pretty good the last week or so. I've really been trying to do that. But that stuff is right on my main page. My email address, a phone number, all the links, Amazon, Walmart, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, everything's there. Well, Eddie, I believe, unfortunately, I gave you my main phone number, so I can't hide from you. Yeah, Eddie, it's a phone number that I gave you, right? You didn't look it up. Yep, there's a few people have that. Actually, quite a few. And got a couple more people I need to give it to. Well, Bobby, since Eddie never calls you, you should call him. Between 7 and 8:30 on Saturday evenings, always a good time to call Eddie. Yeah, I love that when he's live and everyone just starts calling him. Well, Bobby, look up my YouTube phone number, send me a message, and then I'll send you a message back on my main number. Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad, Vince. I'm hoping, now that I'm starting to get some weight off, in fact, more than hoping, I know it will. That'll make me feel a little better. And then when I get my weight down enough, then I can call the doctor and start working on getting the hip replacement set up. And then, after I get healed up from that, I should feel a lot better. And we couldn't survive without Eddie, Emily. That's BOBBY, Reverend Joe. Yep. Yeah, I know I can, Tony. Well, I didn't do what Judy suggested, so I couldn't get my weight today. She suggested weighing myself first thing in the morning. Hello, Sal. And I had my shoes on, everything this morning. Didn't feel like taking them off. So I waited till this afternoon to weigh myself. That didn't turn out so well. Well, what'd Joanne do? She's not a brat. I see. Yeah, sometimes that takes me a couple hours, Reverend Joe. Yeah, for those of you wanting an update on Sales Camper Life, he's got someone that's going to help him put the fuel pump in the bus after Thanksgiving. Well, I wasn't going to give out all the details, Judy. And then after he gets the bus running, he's just got to get the money to get it insured and registered and stuff. And then get the money for gas to drive to Arkansas. Which, that's about 1,200 miles. So that's going to cost a little bit. He's trying to sell his camper right now. And then he'll be staying in his bus so he can get the money to get everything done he needs to do and get down here. And he's also been trying to find a temporary job where he can make the money. And it's just, everything is against you in New York this time of the year. Yep, I think Smokey will be right here with me all night, Judy. I think she's gonna be back to sleeping with me again, like she was. I haven't mentioned anything about how the other cats are doing, but I'm sure, as most of you can see, they're doing good. Yep, winter is just not a friendly time in New York, so. Yeah, I put up with it for over 50 years. Yeah, they tried serving me a breaded deep fried chicken patty at the diner the other day. They serve a grilled chicken sandwich there, but I can order it just the piece of grilled chicken without the bun or any of the other stuff that comes on the sandwich, and it's $1 off by doing that. So that's what I do occasionally. I'll get that, and then a couple scrambled eggs with it. Well, the waitress put the order in wrong, and she comes out with that breaded chicken patty. Dino, be careful. I had a box of nails sitting over there. They're now on the floor. Luckily, it didn't sound like they dumped. Sounds like a couple came out. But anyway, she comes out and this isn't what you wanted, is it? I told her, no, not really. I told her again what I wanted, and yeah, I knew what you wanted, but I put the order in wrong. So she went back to the kitchen, told them what I wanted, and they had that done in no time, just the way I wanted it. Hello, Reverend Dream. And Tammy, if you're there also. Gonna get very cold here too, Emily. Let me see. Monday is only going to be in the upper 30s. Chance of showers. Then Monday night, chance of showers in the evening. And a slight chance of freezing rain after midnight. Mid-20s. But that's our worst day. The other day, 40s and 50s for highs. And looks like mostly 30s for lows. Got looks like 3 nights in the next 10 days going to be in the 20s. So, not ideal by any means, but still better than New York. Because New York is getting some pretty nasty weather right now. I know that places are predicting up to 20 inches of snow and 50-mile-an-hour winds. Well, I like my naps too, Judy. Well, I'm glad you got home in time for my live, Reverend Dream. Yeah, Judy, I didn't really have to tell her to take it back. Because she came right out and she knew she messed up. She admitted she put the order in wrong. She knew what I wanted, but then put it in wrong. She came out, never even set the plate down on the table. Just walked up to the table. This isn't what you wanted, is it? Yep, Katie. She admitted to it. She's one of the better waitresses. Oh, there's some waitresses. They'll swear uphill and downhill that they're right. Yeah, deep fried turkey should be good, Sal. Blackberry cobbler and chocolate pudding. What are you trying to do to me, Joanne? Well, thank you, Judy. Reverend Dream, I've been meaning to send you a text. I keep forgetting to. But next Saturday, December 6th, I'm having a Christmas party. And I'd like to have you and Tammy come if you're able to. Bobby, same for you. I'm thinking probably like 11 o'clock, noon. Because I know some people don't want to travel after dark. That's what I asked for, Reverend Joe. And the waitress knew what I wanted. She just put the order in wrong. Hello, Shawnee. You know what, Judy? I have an air vent right over top of my chair. So when the heat comes on, it's right there. Oh, it's not really warm. I guess that's the way heat pumps are. You don't get really warm air coming out. It's just a tad bit warm, but it heats the house up very quickly. I guess it pulls the cold air out of the house. I don't completely, even though it's been explained to me, I don't completely understand the way heat pumps work. I guess no, they're a lot more efficient than other types of heating. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Buddy or Honey. They're the two that bark most often, Judy. It probably is Buddy. Because when I went out to feed him tonight, I had to call Honey because she was under the house. She goes under there to stay warm. I don't know how well you can see Smokey, but he's right here sound asleep. Yeah, this is late for you, Reverend Joe. One thing I do have to mention, anyone that's planning on going to the meetup, make sure you get your reservation in, whether you're booking a campsite, booking a room in the lodge, whatever you're doing. Make sure you get that done as soon as possible before stuff starts getting all booked up. It looks like the campground's still wide open, and the lodge, I can't tell. But I know when I talked to her last week, there was only 30 rooms left in the lodge. 10 had already been taken. So just make sure to get your reservations in. Yep, once you get down here, you won't have to worry about all that BS, Sal. There are certain places, especially in the cities, there's regulations, but statewide, there's nothing. I know Jeff had quite a time with his septic system, but he hooked into the public water. So that was what happened there. But if you're living out in the country, off grid, then you don't have all these BS regulations to go by. Yeah, maybe she'll warm up to you someday, Joanne. And Smokey woke up long enough to reposition. She's going right back to sleep again. Well, it's good that she's trying to be nice, Joanne. Dino, what are you doing? Don't knock my camera down again, okay? No, no, Dino, don't. Don't do that. Trying to hold the wire up in the air so Dino doesn't knock it down. And now he's trying to grab my hand. Hope he doesn't knock it down again. There, now he went over there, so maybe he'll leave me alone now. Well, it sounds like making progress, Joanne. Yeah, I miss that good cop, bad dog show. I gotta go back and watch a couple episodes of it. I do that every now and then. Um, well, really no news to report on the chickens or dogs. I'm going to get the chickens moved into the coop maybe tomorrow. I definitely want to get them in there before it rains again. I've got some pine shavings in the back of my car right now. I've got a few already. Open bags. But I bought a new bag today. It looks like Daisy just climbed into the cave on the cat tree. So I'll get them in there so they can stay warm and dry. And dogs are going under the house, so they're out of the weather and staying warm under there. There goes a few more nails. That was Dream that time. Don't tip that over, Dream. Yeah, that white stand that I have in the corner there, he tipped over during my live one night. They keep wanting to climb on that tonight for some reason. They pretty much leave it alone. It should be attached to the wall, but I don't want to attach it to the wall because I'm not sure if that's where it's going to be staying. It might be staying there. Or if I attach it to the wall, then it'll be more likely to stay there. Yes, our cats are great. Yeah, I had a bill for almost that much yesterday, Joanne. Well, I took Smokey to my regular vet, $146. And then when she went to the hospital, they wanted a deposit of $800. And that was 80% of their high estimate. Well, it turns out their high estimate was real high. I got $60 that refunded back to me today. Yeah, I'm just reading through the chat here. Well, guess I'm caught up on everything. Well, does anyone have anything else to talk about? I know the one Thanksgiving parade that everyone talks about is Macy's. I'm sure there's other ones, but I don't know where they are. Well, Gary, for this house, my subscribers, especially the one that made this house possible. Okay, I'm caught up on everything, Emily. Okay, that means I can leave now. Yeah, I used to always watch the Macy's parade. But I gotta find somewhere to watch it. Well, if no one's got anything else, I think I'll go ahead and end this. I want to thank everyone for being here. I appreciate it. I'll have another live on Sunday at 5:30 Central. You workaholic, Gary. Okay, well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.